So right here, I'm attaching our drawing paper to the template with tape, and now I'm outlining the rows on our template through the paper, because you can actually see through to the template through the window when you have a light source coming in through the back. And once you finish outlining, you should have something like this that you can begin to shade in. And so what I'm doing here is I'm building the values from light to dark. It's really easy to go back from something that you know is light that you laid down versus something that is too dark. It's a lot harder to erase. So I'm building up these values and just looking back at my reference picture over on the side and kind of just looking for shapes and just breaking down the image so that it's a lot more simple than you know, the complexity of a rose. Another thing I want to note is to try to work on one petal at a time. Now, if you want to, I mean, it doesn't really matter which petal you work on, but I like to work on one at a time and go from the inside out for the most part. Right here, I'm actually adding, before I forget, I'm adding the water droplets, which we're gonna leave white for right now, but they'll play a key role later in making this thing look super realistic. I like to work in counterclockwise circles for the most part. I think it helps to really blend things together better, because you're on the backstroke of the pencil, when you're doing the circular motions, it's coming back through where you just laid down graphite, and it's building it up even more behind it. So that way you get these really smooth transitions. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with just a regular yellow pencil, which is an HB school pencil. Right here, I'm actually creating kind of like a gradient to where it looks like the petal is curving. And right here, we're actually making a shader. So this shader is just a rolled up piece of paper, but when you roll it at an angle and you roll it really tight, like it compacts the paper to where you can actually use it to blend the graphite in a smoother way that you can even get with pencils. And then you just twist the top and then you go back in, and you can use your finger too. But this just kind of helps to blend everything together and just get those really smooth transitions and just make everything look really lifelike. I mean, we don't really see a lot of jagged or like rough transitions in life. So on anything, like whether you're doing a face or you're doing a rose, you want very smooth transitions, very blended together, and not a lot of roughness between the value shifts from where it goes from light to dark. And there you have it, a completed rose. Happy drawing, guys.